Yeah, big game last week. Got bowl eligible, which is awesome. Kids came out flying around, played hard. It was great. It was cold weather. Didn't faze them one bit. Looking forward to the task this week. Heading down to Auburn. Going to be really cool for our guys to play in that environment, that game. Ready to watch them practice all week and watch them step up.
Kind of looking back to Saturday against Rice, Bailey was down there on the sideline. I imagine he took your job calling plays and whatnot. Like, you guys had that success.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
I guess what was it like having him there, and then what are your biggest takeaways from Saturday's game?
Having Bailey here this week was great. Anytime I get to be around him is awesome. Like I said, he's almost like a brother to me. I've been around him for 5 years, so we just have a good time every time we're around each other. I'm not all starstruck because it's Bailey Zappi or anything. He's just Bailey to me. But it was great having him down there. He was super encouraging to the whole team, especially early in the game. And just his vibe of being around was really, really good for the guys. So it was great having him down there. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot the second part of your question. But
what are your biggest takeaways, good, bad, or otherwise?
Man, not really very many bad takeaways from this last game. I was super proud of how everyone played, from the running backs to the receivers, O-line, quarterbacks, and tight ends. Everyone stepped up, did their job. Guys executed well all week, and it showed. It showed out there on the game field. And so I couldn't be more fired up for how our guys are playing, the confidence they're playing with, and the fun they're having.
Looking ahead to Auburn, what's the scouting report on those guys? What's going to take to have another good day at the park?
Yeah, a good SEC football team coming off a big win. A lot of buzz going around over there, and those guys are doing a really, really good job. We're just getting to play our brand of football. We're just getting to play our brand. Again, not worry about the other team, not worry about the team that's across from us, worrying about ourselves, doing our job, executing, and that's it. That's what it's going to take right there. It's just our guys flying around making plays whenever they have to make plays and executing at a high level.
Coach, no disrespect to Rice and Charlotte, but you're about to go to Auburn. What are the little things offensively that you feel like that you saw on film that you want to work on this season?
Yeah, I thought, for the most part, just speaking in terms of Austin, I want him to be a little bit more accurate. There's times in both games where, as good as he did play, we had some guys running open downfield and he just missed them, even just by a little bit. So he needs to clean up, just being a little bit more accurate with the ball. Receivers just making some tough catches here and there. But for the most part, again, we just got to play clean football, kind of like we have the last 2 weeks. And go out there, execute, fly around, So that's the big thing right there, just from film going into this week, is try and clean up the little things that we haven't been doing bad, but try and make them great, and go out there and, again, just execute our game plan at the highest level possible.
Coach, when it came down to this, past Saturday, either from jet sweeps to other plays that were a little more creative, it seemed like everything was really more or less clicking. How exciting is it to see creative play calling go very well?
Yeah, I mean, it's why we do it. You sit there, you game plan, you think you find something, and you work on it all week, and when it works, it's really fun to see the guys, it click throughout practice, and then whenever you get to the game, bam, it's the exact look we thought, right? So it's great to see it click out there, and those guys have fun whenever they see something. Oh my gosh, I've seen this look all week. They have fun knowing that it's about to work, and bust for a big gain. And so it's fun, it's rewarding to see it work, but it's really just because it's fun to watch the players have fun, get geeked up, running around, scoring touchdowns and stuff. So that's what makes it fun.
But it feels like every week, your running game has a different face that plays really well. I mean, how great has that running back room been for you this year, especially as the play caller?
Yeah, no, it's been great. It has. You said it perfectly. It seems like every week someone else does something great in there. And again, it's a testament to those guys in there. It's a testament to, Coach Davis and everyone, just getting them ready to play. And it's really a testament to the offensive line and tight ends. Those guys come to work every week, or dialed every single week, and they take pride in their run blocking. They do. We may not do it as much as every team in the country, but whenever we do run the ball, it always seems like we have a pretty good chance of getting good, positive yards on the play, so they take pride in that. So it's fun to just watch it all come together and show up on Saturday.
Marquise made a big play, his first touch. What did you think of him, and you see him getting worked into the offense more this coming week?
Yeah, no, it was fun seeing him out there just because of the injury he did have during fall camp and watching him have to progress to get back to the point where he can play. He's been putting in the work, I know Coach Summers has loved having him down there on the scout team, kind of getting him rehabbed and everything. And he went out there and he did his job. He did his job. It opened up for him, and he took advantage of it. And, definitely I can see him getting worked into the game plan a little bit more. But at the end of the day, it's just who practices the best throughout the week, who earns the right to go out there and play. And so it'll be a great week of practice just because we do have so many guys in that room who we do trust carrying the ball. So competition, I think, brings out greatness. So I can't wait to see those guys this week.
I know you talked about playing good, clean football these last couple of weeks, and that leading to the success. Saturday's game was lowest attendance at the house this year. Jerry Richardson Stadium. I know Austin talked about it after the game, it being such an open stadium that crowd noise wasn't as much of a factor. What you take away from some of the bigger crowds like UTSA, the Indianas, where it is a little bit louder and maybe a little bit more difficult to communicate out there. How do you approach this game? Where you're expecting probably a bigger crowd.
It all just comes down to focus aspect. Really just getting the call out there to the guys, and then Austin being good and vocal, that way everyone can hear what's going on, and then honing in, locking in, and waiting to hear Austin with the cadence. We shouldn't have that problem. The guys have gotten so much better at it, so worked really, really hard at it. And so, it all just comes down to focusing. When those guys are dialed in and focused on each play, we don't have problems. And so that's what it's going to take.